Hello, amazing students. It's that time again. We need to revisit something you are very familiar with, the writing road and the rules for writing our letters neatly. I'm going to say it one time, or you can say it with me. No floating, no flying, and no playing in the mud, unless the letter has a tail. All right, so no floating, no flying, no playing around in the mud, unless that baby lowercase letter has a tail. Here's our writing road. I did two roads right on top of each other. It can be kind of tricky because we know that above the writing road there's the sky. Oh, lovely blue sky. Nice fluffy clouds up there in the sky. And then we know that there is the grass line that goes up to the middle dotted lines. And then down here we have the mud where some of the lowercase letters are allowed to play. So I don't have a brown marker like I do at school, so I'm just going to do some hash marks just like Mr. Fortune taught us. So kind of like this. That'll just be the mud. Okay? All right, so that'll be the mud. Most of the letters do not play down in the mud. 0 letters are allowed to fly up in the sky. And a lot of letters cannot grow past the grass line. You know this, but it's time to remember and it's time to practice. That's what we're going to be focusing on every time we do our writing. So families, now you know how we teach it. No floating, no flying, no playing in the mud, unless it has a tail. So here are the examples. First, we know that every uppercase letter is a grown-up. We call them adult letters. Letters like uppercase A. Let me close that up. Uppercase, how about Y? Uppercase Y. Why not? How about uppercase P? Sure. All uppercase letters, the grown-ups, they touch the top line, they touch the bottom line. Now, grown-ups like me, we like to play still, but in our writing road, we're not going to play in the mud. The grown-ups are going to stay touching the top line and the bottom line. Now, let's talk about some of those letters who are actually lowercase letters, but they think they're all grown up. We call them teenage letters. Those teenagers, they might look tall, they might look like grown-ups, but guess what? They're not. They're teenagers. They still have some learning to do. So teenage letters, like teenage L, teenage lowercase k, teenage lowercase h. They touch the top, they touch the bottom, they do not play in the mud, but they also only go up to that middle line, unless it's L. So now I'm going to go ahead and erase those, and we're going to go ahead and look at which letters? What haven't we done yet? We did the uppercase parents, the grown-ups. We did the teenagers. What's next? If you said we need to do the baby letters, you got that right. And if you said we need to do the letters with tails, you got that right too. We need to do the babies, and we need to do the tails. Here we go. Let's do the babies first. The baby letters touch the bottom, and they touch the top of the grass line. They do not play in the mud. So here's baby A. So cute. Ah, baby A. And then here's baby C. And let's do one more. How about baby Z? Yep. They touch the grass line. They don't go past the bottom line. They're not playing in the mud. They're not floating. Floating means they'd be up above that line. Now let's do the tail letters, all right? These are the lowercase babies with tails. Here's baby Y. Baby Y has a tail. It gets to play in the mud a little bit. Baby P. Yeah, looks good. And let's do one more. Is this I'm going to ask you this one. This is a tricky one. This is tricky. Is that a Q or a G? Hopefully you said Q. The G tail goes underneath the circle. All right, now, I hope I can do this. This is going to get tricky. I'm going to try to write mine here, and you're going to give a thumbs up to the person in your family who's next to you. All right, first, I'm going to write, let's go ahead and do some grown-ups. Here we go. Grown-up B. Grown-up B. Look at that. It's got a vertical, 2 curved lines. What do you think? Is that going to get or is it going to get a ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-bang? I miss making these sounds with you in the classroom. Did you know that? We used to laugh a lot. Now you can laugh at home and you could teach your families. You know what? I see something going on here. There's a space right here. It's floating. And it's also above this line. It's flying. This is going to be one of these here. All right, now let's try another one. I need to fix my grown-ups. Okay, let me fix my B. Okay. Top to bottom, curve to the middle, curve back to the bottom. What do you think? It's not floating. It's not flying. It's definitely not playing in the mud. I'm going to give that a ding-a-ling-a-ling. All right, let's do our teenager. All right, here we go. Are you predicting that I'm going to make one incorrect? What do you think? Is it floating? Nope. Is it flying above the line? Nope. Is it playing in the mud? Nope. Is it touching the middle line? Yep. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. All right. I got to do one more, though. I got to do one more of these. Okay. Here we go. Oops, wrong color. F. Nice. All right, take a look at that. F. It's like a candy cane with a horizontal line. All right, it's not floating, it's not flying, it's not playing in the mud. But something seems wrong with my F. What is it? This line needs to be on the middle of the writing road. Okay, sorry, F. I'll write you better next time. Let's do our tails. Here we go. Let's do tail G. Oh, kind of ran out of space there, but that would have curved down. Does that look pretty good? Is it floating? Nope. Is it flying up here? No. Is it touching the middle line? Yes. Does it have a tail playing in the mud? Yes, it does. That one works. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Now I'm going to do Q, just so we can see G and Q right next to each other. All right, here we go. Yes, I made my Q. Made my Q. What? Nope. I don't know what that is, but it's not a Q. I'm going to give that a What's wrong with it? Tell someone next to you. Tell someone, what's wrong with this Q? Did you say that it's floating? Did you say that it's not stopping at the middle line? And did you say that it doesn't even look like a Q? Yeah, it's not even playing in the mud. Sorry, Q. Take a hint from that one up there. All right, 2 more letters, baby letters. Here we go. Here is baby V. It's just 2 diagonal lines. How hard can the V be? Well, let's see. Middle, another diagonal. Very, very, very incorrect. It's playing in the mud. It's going above the grass line. Maybe next time, V. I could always go back and fix it. But that's your job. After you do your writing, your responsibility is go back and fix your letters. Let's go ahead and write a better V. Here we go. Middle, stop. Frog jump. Middle, stop. There we go. That looks like a V. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. All right. So let's go ahead and take my eraser. Let's get rid of these because we don't want to stare at these anymore. Let's look at the ones that actually look like letters. I like to see what works. All right. Okay. Say it with me. No floating, no flying, no playing in the mud. Now remember, writers write so readers can read. If your letters don't look like letters and you can't read it, then no one else can. All right, have fun writing. I can't wait to read your writing, and your family can't wait to read it either. So, all right, thank you for listening.